Hello Skybox community, Coach Steven here with your Stay Fit Club on-demand workout coming at you solo today. If you have not already warmed up, please feel free to press pause on this video and check out one of our warm-ups on the on-demand page. Or if there's something that you personally prefer that will get you warmed up for today's workout, please do that and come back when you are ready. All right, we have a great total body workout for you today. The name of the game is half pipe, one of my personal favorite formats that we do here at Skybox. All you're gonna need, a set of dumbbells. If you have options, let's go medium in weight. Think about something that you'd use for a bicep curl. The way this is gonna break down, there are 4 circuits of work. Each circuit contains 4 movements that we will perform for 3 rounds. Round 1, top to bottom with a 30-second rest. Round 2, bottom to top, 30-second rest. Round 3, again finishing out top to bottom, always getting that rest after we complete each full round. So 4 circuits of work. Movement 1, 45 seconds. Movement 2 and 3, 30 seconds. Movement 4, 45 seconds before you get that rest. We'll go over that first section that we're gonna hit, and then I'll go over the next ones in that additional rest that we'll get after that 30 seconds. So half pipe, first movement. First circuit we're gonna focus on is a deadlift. So deadlift, couple checkpoints I want you to think about. Those feet about shoulder width apart, shoulder blades pinched back, knees nice and soft. I don't want you to lock your legs out in this deadlift. From here, keeping that upper back nice and flat, we're just gonna push our hips back. We're gonna push our hips back. So different from a squat, where our hips go to the ground. Here, from the side, our hips are being pushed back to the wall behind us, right? So we're gonna be here. Nice flat back the entire time, 45 seconds. From there, easy transition, you're gonna flip your grip to a neutral grip, and we're gonna go into 30 seconds, of alternating reverse lunges. So right from that deadlift position, gonna hit that lower body again with those alternating reverse lunges for 30 seconds. From there, 30 seconds of a bicep hold. So we are just going to hold that bicep position. Palms are gonna be facing up. From the side, you can see that I have my elbows locked at my side. They're not back behind me, not too far in front, but here holding that 90-degree angle. So 30 seconds on that bicep hold. Then we're gonna drop those weights. Then we're gonna hit those lateral bounds for 45 seconds. And then you will get your first 30-second rest. So there's a bit of a theme in today's workout. That third movement is always gonna be a hold, and that fourth movement is always gonna be something cardio-based. So if you have other options for cardio that you would like to use at home, please feel free to do that. But all right, let us get started with half pipe again, starting with that deadlift for 45 seconds. I have the timer ready to go for everyone. Enjoy this time. Thank you for taking time out of your day for yourself. All right, weights up. Starting with that deadlift in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, weights are facing us. Let's check in with those checkpoints. So soft knees, shoulder blades pinched back. You're gonna send your hips back while keeping that weight nice and tight to your body. A nice little trick with this deadlift. At the bottom position, you should see a nice triangle position here. So that weight is connected. We're not letting it get away in front of us. That's gonna risk pulling on that lower back. We're on this for another 20 seconds. So take a breath in as you go into that hinge. Breathe in, exhaling as you stand up. We have 10 more seconds on this. Then we're gonna flip our grip to neutral, weights at our side, and we're gonna go into alternating reverse lunges. Here we go, hold on to this for 3, for 2, for 1, good. All right, so we're going right into those lunges. You have a really smooth transition. All you're gonna do is just step back. You're just gonna step back. A couple things with your lunges. I want you to keep that back knee just hovering above the ground so we don't lose that tension in our lower body, and we're gonna drive up through that front foot. Driving up through that front foot. We're on this for another 10 seconds. So take a breath in on the way down, exhale as you stand. We're gonna go into that bicep hold in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So we're gonna hold this bicep hold position here. Palms are up, I'm secure to the floor. My knees are just slightly bent. I can feel my core engaged as I'm holding onto that weight. We're gonna hold onto this. We're gonna keep holding this. We're on this for another 12 seconds. 12 seconds on this bicep hold, and we're gonna go right into those lateral bounds. Hold this. Don't let the weight pull your shoulders forward. Hold on for 2, for 1, good. All right, weights down, 45 seconds of that lateral bounce. We're just getting a little bit that side shuffle here. Just a little bit of that side shuffle. Now, when you tap down to the ground each time, I don't want you just bending that upper body. Really sink into those hips. Nice flat back as you tap down. You're on this for 25 more seconds. Point of this, at this point in the format, is to get that heart rate elevated. So that's really what we're looking for. Pushing through that 45 seconds. You have 10 more seconds to go, and then we're gonna get that first 30 seconds of rest. Keep pushing, keep pushing. No, you're gonna get that rest. Here we go, in 3, in 2, in 1, there it is. All right, so we've got a 30-second rest coming up. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go from the bottom up now. So now, we're gonna start right back on those lateral bounds for 45 seconds. So it's gonna go lateral bound, dumbbell bicep hold, the reverse lunges into that deadlift. So we're reversing the order. It's gonna feel a little different on the way up, especially starting off the gate with that cardio. So adjust where needed. Here we go. In 3, in 2, in 1. All right, we're back on those lateral bounds. Nice little shuffles. You don't have to take up too much space, especially if you don't have that space. You can keep these nice and tight right under your body and still make it super effective. Just keep that speed going. Think about that flat back as you tap down to the floor. We're on this for another 25 seconds. Then we're gonna quickly grab those weights. We're back into that bicep hold. I don't want you wasting any time between these movements. I really want you to be thinking about how are you transitioning in and out of the movement. So you have 7 seconds left on these lateral bounds. You're gonna grab those weights in 3, in 2, in 1. Here we go. Weights are up, and arms at a 90-degree angle. So now you're probably noticing your heart rate's elevated. Maybe your breathing is a little bit faster. Maintain this position. Shoulders back, chest open. I have a slight bend in my knee so I can keep my spine nice and neutral. I'm not arching my back. I feel a lot of core engagement as I counterbalance this weight. Hold this for 5 more seconds, and then we're going right into those alternating reverse lunges. In 3, in 2, in 1, boom. You're right into the movement. You should not have wasted any time going from that bicep hold into those lunges, all right? Smooth transitions. The transitions are just as much a part of the workout as the movements are. How you move in and out of them and your efficiency with them is gonna make for just a better workout experience. All right, we're on this for 3 and for 2, going into that deadlift. 1, boom, feet go right down, switch that position, sending those hips back. Hips are going back. Now, another little tip with your deadlift here. Keep your focus neutral. So as you go into that hinge, don't keep your focus up. That's breaking the line in your back. Keep that focus neutral as you hinge back into that deadlift, all right? We want a nice straight line down that back as we're in this. You should be feeling a lot of hamstrings, a lot of glutes. We're on this for 10 more seconds, and then we're gonna get that 30-second rest. Keep it moving, flat back. There's a lot going on with this deadlift, so I want you to be thinking about all those pieces and rest. All right, we've got that 30 seconds of rest now. Now we're gonna go through this, our final round. We're going from the top to bottom. So we're going deadlift for 45. We're going reverse lunge for 30, bicep hold for 30, finishing out with those lateral bounds. When we get to those lateral bounds, I want you to pick your tempo up, all right? I want a quick pace, knowing that that is the last time and you're gonna get an extended rest after this. Here we go, weights up. Deadlift in 3, in 2, in 1, here it is. All right, we're on that deadlift. Last time, let's make these good. Soft knees, keep those feet nice and grounded, sticking those hips back. Remember that focus, keep it neutral. You should be pretty much looking at the ground at the bottom of your deadlift, right? So it's gonna keep your spine nice and flat. All right, keep those weights close to your body. Remember that little triangle position at the bottom. We're working on this for another 15 seconds, and then easy transition right into those lunges, all right? We're not gonna waste any time. We're gonna go right into it. You have this for 10. You have this for 10. Keep it going. Here you go for 5, for 3, for 2, for 1. Here it is. Step right back. You're going right back into that lunge. Beautiful transition. Keep that back knee just hovering, pushing through that front foot. Now, with your upper body on this, it's okay to have that little natural lean, but don't let it pull your shoulders forward. You have 15 more seconds of this lunge, and then we're gonna hold those dumbbells in that static position. Hold on to this, keep lunging for 5. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, I'm here, boom, right up. We're right up, okay? Checkpoints, shoulders, chest open, elbows tight, 90-degree angle with those weights, all right? Hips tucked, really engaging that core. If you're starting to feel this in your lower back, then you're probably losing a lot of support from the front. So protect yourself. You're gonna hold this. You're gonna hold this for another 5 seconds. And then into those lateral bounds we go in 3, in 2, in 1. Good, weights down. We're right into it, 45 seconds. Now, I wanted you to pick up your tempo. So I'm gonna need you to pick your tempo, but I need you to hold yourself accountable for this, all right? Push it just a little bit more. Really get that heart rate nice and elevated, knowing that we're gonna get that extended rest after this. Come on now, we're gonna hit it. Now, even though you're picking up your speed, that does not mean you ignore the technique and form of the movement. So don't let that back start to round out as you're tapping down to the ground. Let's go. We have 15 more seconds on this. You're not gonna stop moving until I tell you that the clock is done. Keep going. You don't need to know how much time is left. That's my job. Keep it going. Keep it going. Go, 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 go. And we get a rest. All right, nice. That's it. First section is completed. Check it off the list. Grab a sip of water, hydrate just a little bit. Going on to our next session. Oh, get some great transitions in this one. Okay, so we're gonna start with a squat. We're gonna use our weights for this. Squat, we're gonna have the dumbbells up on our shoulders. This is gonna be our movement for 45 seconds. So weights are up, elbows elevated, so you can keep them nice and supported. We don't want it pulling us down. From here, take a breath in, open up those knees, drop down. All right, squat, 45 seconds here. Find that tempo that you can maintain for the full 45. From here, going right into a push press. You're already grounded, dip down into the center of your feet, drive up through that hip extension as hard as you can. That's where all the power is coming from your hips. So from the side, I'm gonna dip straight down. Dig my heels into the floor as I power up through my hips. 30 seconds on that push press. Then, that third movement's a hold. We go, push press, right into hold, the bottom of that squat position. Weight is optional here, and then we're gonna drop those weights, and we're gonna go into some skaters. That's gonna be our 45-second cardio, all right? So, that first circuit talked a lot about how we were transitioning through the movements. So I really want you to be focused on all of those transitions. We've got some really smooth ones for you. All right, weights on your shoulders. We're going for that squat in 45 seconds. Here we go in 3, in 2, in 1, and we're on now. 45 seconds, those weights are on your shoulders. Feet just outside of that shoulder width distance, dropping those hips to the ground. Now, with your squat, there's a couple things I really want you to be thinking about in this position. I really want you to be thinking about how those knees are being just slightly pushed out or just slightly pulled apart as you go into that squat. We don't want them caving in. We want to keep them tracked over the tops of our feet. As you go down, you're going to take a nice breath, exhaling as you stand. At the bottom of your squat position, I want you to have a nice flat line in your back. So it's okay to have that natural lean, but don't let it pull your shoulders forward. You're on this for another 15 seconds. These weights are already here, and we're going right into that push press. Hold on to this for 10. Keep squatting. Keep squatting. Keep thinking about those knees. Tracked over the tops of your feet. Push press in 2, in 1. Here we go. Dip and drive. You want to think about that lower body doing most of the work for you, so your upper body can just really guide those dumbbells. When you dip, I don't want your knees caving in. Again, dip, knees out just a bit, really engage those glutes, really open up those hips. and then power up. The sensation or the force should feel very similar to when we have 3, 2, 1. All right, we are on that squat hold. So we're on that squat hold. We've just squatted down. We're gonna hold this position. So pull your knees apart, full foot glued to the floor, trying to keep that nice, tall upper body, all right? We're gonna hold this for another 12 seconds, and then we're going into those skaters, all right? Hold this. Hold this position. Weights are optional, but I do want you to challenge yourself with this workout today. Here we go, in 2, in 1, nice. Weights are down, going into that skater. Now, you can do these as quickly or as slowly as you'd like. What I want you to focus on is that stability, okay, and that balance. Before you start adding speed to these skaters, focus on that ability to keep that stable position in that single leg. Then you can start adding a little bit more speed, a little bit more force as you drive off that single leg. All right, you're on this for 15 more seconds. You're gonna get that rest after, so just keep moving, keep moving. All right, full. 45 seconds, that's what I'm looking for in this final bout of cardio. Here we go, 3, in 2, in 1, good. All right, 30-second rest. Nice job with that. Very nice job with that. Another thing with your skaters, watch your knees. Don't let them get pulled to the side, all right? Really try and stick that landing and keep that knee nice and tracked. All right, nice job with this, nice job. We're going back into those skaters in 10 seconds for 45, all right? Starting with that cardio again, let's find that balance, let's find that stability in 3, in 2, in 1, here we go. We're here, find, stick the landing, and then push yourself off. Nice, should really be feeling outsides of your legs, outsides of your glutes. Nice job with this, nice job. Whatever speed you were going at, you were going to maintain it for the full time, all right? No one's gonna give into it. We're gonna push our bodies, we're gonna stay uncomfortable. You can handle this for 45 seconds. Nice, keep it moving right from here. We're grabbing those weights and we're going right into that hold at the bottom of our squat. I want a quick transition from you. Do not waste any time grabbing those weights and plopping them on your shoulders. Here we go, in 3, in 2, in 1, here we go. Weights are up and you're at the bottom of your squat. Remember I said that on the way up is gonna feel a little different than on the way down when you're starting with that cardio. So control that breathing as much as you can. Control that breathing as much as you can. You have 12 seconds left in this position. And all you're gonna do from here, you're gonna stand up, you're gonna dip, and you're gonna drive those weights overhead. Hold on to this for 2, 1, here you go. Boom, right into it, right into it. Dip, center of your feet, power up through your hips. Don't turn this into just a shoulder press, all right? It's not just a shoulder press. You're using that lower body momentum to move that weight, all right? It should be something explosive. You're on this for 10 more seconds, and then we're gonna go into that regular squat, that regular tempo squat. So those weights on your shoulders in 2, in 1, here you go. And then boom, right into that squat position. Right into that squat position, all right? Take your breath in on the way down, breathe in. Exhale as you stand. When you stand up from your squat, I want you to think about your full foot being pushed into the floor. So ground your toes, especially that big one, spread your toes apart, take the space, and push through your whole foot. All right, 20 more seconds on this. You keep it moving because you have 30 seconds of rest after this. Let's go. No one's stopping. Watch those knees. Should be pulled just gently apart so everything is tracking. Here we go. We have less than 10, less than 10. Keep moving. Keep moving. Here we go for 3, for 2, for 1. There it is. All right, rest. All right, take a little sip of water. Nice job. We're going to do this again. Now we're going top down. Top down. Nice job with this. All right, we have 15 seconds left. Weights on your shoulders, going for that squat for 45. Nice. All right, let's go. Weights up, here we go, 5. Weights up in 3, in 2, 1. Here it is. All right, throw on your shoulder. Think about all those checkpoints. Upper body, knees, how you're pushing the floor away with your foot. Nice straight line down your back as you hit the bottom of that squat position, all right? Stay focused and stay connected to every movement that your body is completing right now. I want you to be thinking about every little nuance of your body the entire time that you are moving. You're on this for another 15 seconds, and then we have that quick movement right into that explosive push press, right? Hold on to this for 5, keep going for 3, for 2, for 1, good, weights are already on your shoulder, boom, send them up to the ceiling, dip, drive up through that lower body. You should feel a lot of work coming from your glutes. Now with these push presses at the top, don't let those shoulders get relocated up to your ears. Keep them down, keep the space, keep the control. You're on this for another 5 seconds. You can get a couple more, and then we're gonna hit the bottom of our squat. In 2, 1, here it is. Boom, we're down. We're down right now. While you're holding this position, these types of movements where we're just holding the movement is great because you can really start to feel around and feel what's working while you're here. Okay, I feel my glutes, I feel my quads. What else do I feel? What do I feel in my upper body to help maintain this position, all right? You're on this for 5, then we're gonna hit those skaters in 3, in 2, in 1, here it is. All right, I want you to now try and really pick up that tempo. Let's go for some speed skaters. You get an extended rest after this, so I'm gonna need you to need that rest, all right? Nice job. Keep that heart rate elevated. You're gonna push yourself. You're gonna stay uncomfortable. If your mind tells you to stop, you're gonna ignore it, and you're gonna keep moving, all right? If you have to, if you absolutely have to, you can slow the tempo down, but I do not want you stopping the movement until I tell you. And it is not time yet. It is not time yet. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep good. Find that stability on that single leg. Find the power as you push off. Go, go. Keep going. Still have time, and that's it. All right. Nice. All right. 2 down. 2 to go. 2 down, 2 to go. All right, next section, what do we have here? We've got a Hercules for 45 seconds into a push-up, into a tall plank, into a forward and back hop with a burpee. Oh, it's a doozy. That's a doozy. All right, Hercules. Let's break this down. So we're gonna start off, just did a full circle around myself. So we're gonna start down. I want you to take a wider stance with this movement, all right? Wide stance. You're gonna squat down, put those weights on the ground. You're gonna step up. You're gonna go into a push-up. You're gonna step together, the outside of the dumbbells, and you're gonna go into a curl. So that again, that's down, step out, push up, step back, full foot on the floor into that curl. From there, you're gonna take everything out, and you're just gonna go into a push-up. So you can do them on your dumbbells if you'd like a little more of an extended push-up, or just take them out and just go right into push-up. Any version that you'd like. I'm gonna get into some more details on that push-up when we get into it. All right, so 45-second Hercules, 30 seconds of that push-up, then 30 seconds of that tall plank. So hold that top position, tucking those hips, nice neutral spine, shoulders stacked right over your wrists. 30 seconds of that tall plank. Then we're gonna go into a forward and back hop with a burpee. So we're gonna do a nice long jump. We're gonna go down to the ground, and then we're gonna hop back. So we're gonna jump forward, give me a burpee, up, and then hop forward. That is your 45-second cardio, right? Kicking it up a notch here on round circuit number 3. Okay, let's get started. So we've got that Hercules. You can always modify these push-ups and drop down to your knees. Or, even better modification too, you do a nice incline push-up off the side of your couch, off a nice stable surface. There's plenty of modifications you can do, but I don't want you just to go to that modification. I want you to try a couple of them first. All right, here we go. Hercules in 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right, so wide stance, weights go down. We're here, we're gonna step back. We're We're gonna go into that push-up. Now, when you step to the side of those dumbbells, I want you to step full foot, a full foot, pop your chest up, and then go into that curl. It's a very important little detail in this movement because I don't want you standing up and curling with a rounded back. So after you've done your push-up and you're here in that squat position, pop your chest open, think about a deadlift, and you're gonna curl. You're on this for 8 more seconds, and then we're going just into a regular push-up. So you can use the weights if you'd like in 2, 1, here you go. You can use the weights if you'd like, get a little bit more height on them, a little bit more depth, absolutely. Now, with your push-ups, I don't want you pushing and sending your elbows straight out. Rotate them towards your body about 45 degrees. You should instantly feel your shoulders push down and your chest more engaged. All right, keep that position. I promise you it's gonna take a lot of work out of your shoulders. You should be feeling these push-ups mostly in your chest. We're gonna hold that tall plank in 3, 2, 1, good. Again, you can stay on your dumbbells or you can just do it on the floor. So tall plank, all right? Hips low to the ground. Nice straight line out your body here, neutral spine. I don't want to see an arch in your back. Engage your lower body. We're gonna hold on to this for 10 more seconds. And then we're going into that hop to the burpee with those back hops. Here we go. Here we go. In 3, in 2, in 1. You're up. We have a hop down to the burpee and then hop back. All right, find that tempo and stick with it. Now, talking about transitions. It's a beautiful transition from your tall plank. So you're here. Now, all you have to do is go, start that burpee. When you're up, give me a couple bounce backs. Here, you're already in that position. So those are things I want you to think about when you're looking at a format or when you're doing a workout is how can you efficiently move in and out of these positions. It's like half the fun. All right, you're on this for another. Keep going for 5, and you'll get that rest in 3, in 2, in 1. Good, there it is. All right, 30 seconds rest. Nice job with that. Nice job with that. Appreciate your hard work today. All right, so we're on that rest. Now round 2, we're gonna go from the bottom up. Bottom up, starting with those hops and burpees. Hops and burpees, and then think about how you're gonna transition into that plank. All right, here we go. We've got 3, in 2, in 1, here it is. So you have that long jump, you're already down to that burpee, pop up, and jump back. Now, when you go into that jump, soft knees, go into that squat, you're already next to the ground. So you have really, it's almost like a half burpee because you're not really doing it from standing. So, keep that in mind. We're on this for 20 more seconds. 20 more seconds. Soft landing, down into that burpee, back up, pushing yourself back. When you jump up, I recommend with the burpee, jumping wide, the sides of your arms. All right, that way you can really plant your feet when you stand up. Here we go. We're on 3, 2, 1. We're in that tall plank. We're in that tall plank. So maybe you were mid burpee. Boom, pushing right up into that tall plank position. Nice job with this. Got a lot of chest and shoulders in this section. All right, we're on this for another 15 seconds. 15 seconds, and then we're gonna go into that push-up. So all you're gonna do is lower your body into that push-up. Hold on to this for 5. You're holding, don't break. Don't break for 3, for 2, for 1. Boom! Right into that push-up. Modification, absolutely drop to your knees. Now, if you drop to your knees for your push-ups, don't table your upper body, all right? Extend your legs a little bit so your body is moving as one piece, as a plank. We don't want to keep our butt up in the air for those push-ups. All right, after this, we're going to grab our weights and we're going to go into that Hercules. Here we go. We've got 5. Keep pushing up. 3, 2, 1. Here it is. Weights. I'm already down here, so I'm just going to give myself another extra push-up. Feet secure to the floor. Into that curl. We're down. Step back. Push up. Step to the side. Step to the side. Pop your chest. Pop your chest so you can really lengthen your back. all right? Don't curl those weights with a hunched upper body. Not today. All right, 15 more seconds, and then you're gonna get that rest. So keep moving, keep moving. It doesn't matter if you finish the movement, just keep working until I tell you to stop. Here we go, 5 more seconds. Couple more, 2, 1, good. All right, nice. 30-second rest. We're gonna do this one more time. We're gonna go from the top to the bottom. Top to the bottom. All right, grab yourself a little sip of water. Back on those Hercules for 45 seconds. I want to see you push yourself. All right, hold yourself accountable. Let's go. Remember why you signed on. Hercules in 3, in 2, in 1. Let's hit it. That's it. I'll give you a little profile for this one. So we're down. You step out. Go into that push-up. Again, you can drop to your knees. There's no shame in that game. What I'd rather you focus on is that range of motion. So if you can get a deeper range of motion with being on your knees, then I say take it, because that's going to help build that strength. Eventually, you're going to be able to pop off those knees, but I'd rather you really get that full range and not cheat yourself out of it. All right, 10 more seconds on this Hercules. Make sure you're popping your chest up before you go into that curl. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. All right, so we just have that regular push-up again. Regular push-up. Elbows rotated towards your side. So that's what I mean. If you're looking at your screen right now, imagine I was face down, and I was going into that push-up. I don't want this. I want this. I can feel everything get pulled down and lined up. All right, everything is in place. 10 more seconds on this. Think about how you're just gonna pop right up into that tall plank. Here we go, in 3, in 2, in 1, boom. You're right into that tall plank. Keep those hips tucked, All right, nice job with this. From here, think about how you're gonna move into those hops with that burpee. You're already in this tall plank. Drop down, boom, and then you bounce back. I want everyone to try that transition out. You're still holding that plank. You still have that plank for 5 more seconds. Here we go. You have 3, you have 2, you have 1, then you're gonna drop down, boom! You're right into those hops with that burpee. Now, you can take the burpee out. If you're not feeling that, you can just give me some long jumps with that hop back, absolutely. Just want you to get your heart rate elevated, all right? Just want you to get your heart rate elevated. This is your last time, so I'm gonna need you that whatever version of this you're doing, you're picking that tempo up and you're really pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone, all right? This is your last round on this. You get an extended rest, all right? I want your heart rate elevated. I want you sweating. I want you to need that rest. Keep moving. I'll tell you when to stop. I'll tell you when to stop. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, good. Oh! All right. Nice. All right, grab a little sip of water. Let's let the heart rate come down just a bit. We're gonna go into our final circuit. Final circuit! Nice job with this. Appreciate your hard work. I appreciate your focus and your commitment. All right, we still have work to do. We still have work to be done. All right. Last circuit. What do we have here now? We've got some split squat high pulls. We've got a Captain America, personal favorite of mine. We've got a hollow body hold, and we're gonna finish out with 45 seconds of swings. Now, we've got swings. If you have access to a kettlebell, absolutely use that kettlebell. I will show you a couple other variations on how to use it with your dumbbell. All right, so split squat high pull. What we're gonna do is we have 3 rounds. So let's start with our right leg forward first round, left leg forward second round, and on that third round, I'll give you about a halfway point of that 45 seconds where you can switch. So I'm gonna show from the side here. So I'm gonna split my stance, take a nice stable position here. I'm gonna split my stance, I'm gonna drop that back knee to the floor. I'm gonna go into that high pull. So I'm gonna drive off that front foot, bringing up those weights nice and tight to my body. From the front, we're here, I'm gonna drop that knee down, going into that high pull, all right? So again, start with that right leg forward and we'll move back. From there, we're gonna go on Captain America. So Captain America is basically a double hang snatch. So we're here, going into that high pull, step to the side, hinge back, drive that weight overhead. Think about it just as if you were snatching that single dumbbell here, but instead we're going for both, so mechanics are the same. From there, weights go down, and we're on our back. Little hollow body hold, so lower back glued to the floor. Open your body up like a banana. Keep this position, 30 seconds. And then we're up, we're gonna go into swings. So your swings, if you wanna use both sets, if you wanna use both dumbbells, you're gonna hinge back at your hips, drive up through that hip extension. Another movement like that push press. I was talking about how using your lower body for all the power. If you wanna drop down to a single dumbbell, hold it by the bell, same mechanics. All right, we'll get into more details when we get into it. Let's do this. This is our final circuit of work. This is a big one. So I want you to stay focused. Stay focused, stay committed. Nice job with this. All right, split squat high pull, grab your weights. Right leg is forward. Here we go. In 3, in 2, in 1, 45 seconds on. So we're starting with that right foot forward, right foot forward. We're here, dropping that back knee down, just hovering above the ground, driving up through that front foot. Keeping those weights nice and tight to your body as you go into that high pull. Now, you can always take the lower body portion of this out and just go into a high pull. You can modify this however you'd like. Of course, I want you to do the split though with it. All right, we're on this. Keep going. You're on this for another 15 seconds. Another 15 seconds. And then we're gonna hit that, we're gonna go into that Captain America. Here we go. Here we go. In 3, in 2, in 1. Sorry about that. We're gonna hinge back, boom, and drive up through that hip extension. All right, drive up through that hip extension. So we're hinging back. Our back is nice and flat, same as that deadlift. Drive up through those hips, shrug your shoulders, send that weight overhead. All right, we're on this for another 15 seconds, and then we're going right into those swings. So you have a nice transition, and it's pretty much the same lower body movement. We're just alternating the arms. Here we go, in 3, in 2, in 1. Here it is. We're on this. 45 seconds. Now, hinge back. Find the power or the explosiveness in your hips. This shouldn't be an even back and forth motion, all right? You hinge back, grab that power, snap those hips forward, all right? It's not a pendulum. You're pulling back, and then you're exploding. All right, we're on this for another 20 seconds, and then you are going to get that rest, all right? Then you're gonna get that rest. Here we go, hold on to this, hold on to this. Hold on to this for 10. You're using that single dumbbell. We're here. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Here we go for 5. Here it is. Keep swinging. Swing. 3, 2, 1. There it is. There it is. All right. 1 down. 2 to go. We're going to get this 30 seconds of rest, and we're going to start. Swings. I totally missed the hollow body hold. And that's what you have it when you're live recording a workout. So we're gonna get back to that on the round up. Very sorry about that. I feel like I cheated you out of a movement there, but that's okay. We're back on track. We're back on track. All right, let's get going again. And I'm not gonna forget that hollow body hold position this time. All right, we're on that, we're on that swing. 45 seconds. Here we go. I'm back in it. Back in it. Here we go. In 3, in 2, in 1. Here it is. We're on that swing. 45 seconds. Options: kettlebell, single dumbbell, double dumbbell. It's all good. Mechanics are all the same. So we hinge back with our hip. Now, as I hinge back, my back has a nice flat line down it. All right. I'm not curling my shoulders forward. Keeping that line nice and flat, the same position was talking about earlier in the workout with that deadlift, all right? We're on this for another 15 seconds, and then we have that hollow body hold for 30. All right, we're on to this for 10. Keep swinging. You should really be feeling those hamstrings and glutes engage. We're on the floor in 3, in 2, in 1. Good. We're on the ground, and we're here. The only thing that should be touching the floor is your lower back. All all right? Nice hollowed out shape. If you need to, you can always bring those knees closer to you. I don't want you to keep your shoulder blades on the ground, all right? If we're just here, that's gonna arch my lower back. Pick it up. Make that hollow body hold position. We're on this for another 5, and then we're going up to that Captain America. Here we go. We have 3, we have 2, we have 1. Here it is. We're up. So we have a little bit more of an up and down on this one, but still think about how you're going to get up and grab those weights and go into that Captain America hinge back. So this should feel very familiar from those kettlebell swings, all right? We're on this with those dumbbell swings. We're on this for 10 more seconds, and then we're going to hit that split squat high pull. We're going left leg first. Here we go in 2, 1. Here it is. So left leg first, dropping down, picking that weight up tight to your body. It's like you're zipping up a coat. Don't let the weights get too far away from you. I'm going to give you a little side angle from this. Dropping that knee down, pulling those weights up. Take a nice breath on the way down. That inhale on the way down is really going to help keep your core nice and stabilized. And then use that exhale as you stand up. All right, we're on this for another 15 seconds. And then you're going to get that 30 seconds of rest. So you can absolutely get 2, 3 more reps. You keep working until the time runs out. Here we go for 3. Keep going for 2, for 1. There it is. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. All right, last rest before we finish this out. So we're going top to bottom. Split squat high pull. Captain America. Hollow body hold. And that swing for 45 seconds. Nice job. Excellent work today. Excellent work today. All right, split squat high pull. I'm going to give you about the halfway part. Start with your right foot forward. Here we go. In 2, 1. Here it is. So we're going to start that right leg forward. Drop down. Bring those weights up. I'm going to give you about that halfway point for you to switch your legs. It's very easy. Just try not to break the movement right into it, all right? We're going to switch legs. Let's switch them in 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now our left leg is forward. This is your final section, so I want you staying uncomfortable. Push yourself. I know you are fatigued, but now is the time to really keep your body moving. That's how you're going to get stronger. That's how you're going to get more efficient at these movements. Excellent job. You have 3 more seconds, and we're going into that Captain America 2 in 1. Here you go. Right into it. Right into it. Hinge back. This is your final push. This is your final push. This is everything you have left. You're going to get it out in these next 3 movements. I want you moving for the remainder of the time. You don't need the rest yet. You don't need it. Come on. You have 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds on this, and then we're going into that hollow body hold. Here we go. 5. Keep moving. 3, 2, 1. We're on the ground. Boom. Right over lower back. Glute to the floor. Pick your shoulders up. Even if you think your shoulders are off the ground right now, pick them up just a little bit more. Hold that position. Hold that position. Shoulders are out of my ears. My lower back is the only thing making contact. You're on this for 10 more seconds. And then we're going to go into our final 45 seconds of swings. You're going to hold this for 3, for 2, for 1. There it is. All right, weights up. Weights up. Here we go. Hinge back. Hinge back. Keep that back nice and flat. Find your tempo. This is your final piece of today's puzzle. I want you to stay strong till the very end. We have 25 more seconds. Don't worry about the time, actually. You just keep swinging. Stay connected to your body. Stay connected to your breath. Stay connected to the movement. We still have work to get done. Hips back. Feel those hamstrings. Engage. Keep moving. We're not done yet. Keep moving. Keep swinging. Keep swinging until I tell you to stop. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There's still time. There's still time. Go, go, go. Good. There it is. Nice. Nice job with that. All right. Let's have everyone meet me on the floor. Let's cool down. Let's calm our breath. Let's widen up our knees a little bit. Let's reach out in front and then push back into your hips. Now, Release your head onto the floor. I want you to focus that breathing. I want you to think, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Okay? Let's get 5 of those nice breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Through your nose, out through your mouth. Let's get 3 more of those. While you're in this position, I want you to take the time to thank your body for what it just allowed you to do. And I want you to actually thank your body out loud. Give it a thanks. Give it a thumbs up. All right, we're gonna hold this position for just a little bit longer. Let's take 1 more big breath from our nose. Exhaling through our mouth. All right, just walk your hands back just a bit. From here, let's turn our fingertips facing us. Let's stretch out the fronts of those arms there. Excellent job with this. Excellent job with this workout. Appreciate your hard work. Hope you're feeling good. Let's hold on to this for just a little bit longer, and then we're gonna lunge forward with our right leg in 3, 2, 1. We're here. So gonna lunge forward if you can. Try and drop your hands to the floor. If not, just push through that hip. All right, let's hold this. If you want a little extra, let's add upper body rotation towards that extended knee. If not, just hold this position. All right, very nice. Good, good, good. Let's lunge forward with that left leg now. If you can, put your hands on the floor. If not, it's okay. If you'd like, get that extra upper body rotation. Excellent, excellent job with this workout today. And all the days, appreciate you signing on. Hope that sets the rest of your day or evening up for success. And I will see you next time. If you'd like, you can give yourself another 30 seconds of that hollow body hold that we missed. Oh!